Hey guys, it's Miss Nelson here, and today you guys are going to be doing notes over does the value make it true? So in other words, what this means, it means that when we have an equation or inequality and we are given possible solutions, we're going to say yes, they are a solution or no, they are not a solution. Okay, so let's look at example 1. It says the sled driver removed 20 pounds from the sled. The weight of the sled when he was done was 180 pounds. Write an equation for the initial value of the sled and then determine if any of these values are a solution. If W equals 140, 180, or 200. So we're going to start with our equation. We know that we have a weight, but the weight is unknown. So I'm going to use that as W. And we're going to subtract 20 pounds from the weight, or I'm sorry, from the sled. And we're left with 180 pounds for the total weight. So we have the weight minus 20, and then the weight now is 180. Okay, so there's our original equation written on top. So to plug and chug, all you do is I'm going to take my values, I'm going to write them across the top so I know what I'm working with. So we have a choice of the weight is 140, the weight is 180, and the weight is 200. And we're going to see if any of these match the equation. So we're going to start with writing our equation of W minus 20 equals 180. Now I'm going to take the 140 and I'm going to plug it into my equation where it goes. So I'm going to plug it in where the W is. So I'm going to rewrite it, and it's going to become 140 minus 20, and that's supposed to equal 180. So I know 140 minus 20 is 120, and that is supposed to equal 180. But it does not equal 180, so no, the solution of 140 is not a solution for this specific equation. Okay, we're going to continue to do the same thing with 180. So I'm going to rewrite my equation. W minus 20 equals 180. I'm going to plug my 180 in where my W is. 180 minus 20 is 160. But I'm supposed to get 180, so they do not equal each other. And again, my answer is no, that this is not a solution for this specific equation. So we're going to continue with our last one, rewriting the equation. W minus 20 equals 180. Take my 200, plug it in where my W is. You notice that each time I'm rewriting each step to make it neat and clean and organized so that I can tell where your work is coming from. 200 minus 20 is 180, and I'm supposed to equal 180. Since that does in fact work out, yes, this is a solution to the equation. So the only solution out of the three is if W were to equal 200. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Example 2 says, at Gas and Wash, gasoline sells for $4 per gallon. Henry wants to keep his goal, or his total, under 60. Write an inequality to represent the number of gallons of gas he can purchase. Then determine if any of these values are a solution if G equals 10, 15, or 20. So let's start with our inequality. So I know it's $4 per gallon, but I don't know how many gallons he's going to get. So it's 4 times G. He wants his total under 60. So that means the left side has to be less than the right side of 60. So if I break this down, I'm going to do 4 times the amount of gas. It's going to be less than, and then the total purchase, which happens to be 60. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with the plug and chug with our inequality. So let's write our values. So G equals 10, G equals 15, G equals 20. Okay. So again, just like we did on the previous page, we start with our inequality. 4G is less than 60, so I'm going to plug my G in. So 4 times 10, and it's supposed to be less than 60. 4 times 10 is 40. 40 is in fact less than 60, so yes, 10 gallons could be a solution. I'm going to do the same thing with 15 gallons, rewriting my equation. So 4 times 15 is less than 60. 4 times 15 is 60. So because this does not say or equal to, 60 is not less than 60. It is equal to it, but we don't have our or equal to bar on our inequality symbol. So no, this is not a solution. And our last one, so for G is less than 60, G this time equals 20. So 4 times 20 is supposed to be less than 60. That is 80. 80 is not less than 60. So our solution that G could be 20 is not the solution. So the only possible correct answer choice for this is 10 gallons. Okay, so make sure if you have any questions, you come back with them. And we'll be practicing this again next time we are in class. Have a good day.